If you are looking for Ultimate Team coins, I have the place for you. Head on over to easymuckcoin.com where you can purchase coins for as little as $45 a mil. I did not stutter. Link is in the description. Use code GS for 5% off. What up, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 21 video. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. So today, they went ahead and dropped not one, not two, but three. This is 50 players as they've been doing every Singletary week since the promo dropped. Now, they released Larry Allen, Rob Gronkowski, and the GOAT, Sean Taylor. Now, Larry Allen, it's just unfortunate that I got rid of him maybe all of 3 days ago, so I can go on ahead and have as a backup Richie Incognito for the extra Raiders camp. So I had to rebuy him and power him up and all that nonsense. But the one good thing, I went from almost 3 mil to 1.7. So it cost me about 1.2 mil basically to get Sean Taylor, Larry Allen, and Gronk. And of course, you know, me being able to sell the players they're replacing obviously helped. Like, instead of Vernon Davis, like, I'm able to I just quick sold him for training, so I didn't have to buy coin. I mean, not buy. I didn't have to buy training with coins because I already got the training from just quick selling Vernon Davis. Larry Allen replaced Brandon Brooks, who was a limited edition. Sold him for like 330K, so I bought Larry Allen for like 380, so that was only like 50K difference. One good thing, thankfully, is that Gronkowski and Larry Allen were already in the game previously, so their power-ups are cheap. So if you're looking to get Larry Allen, Gronkowski, if they already have a power, just do what I do. Just buy the full card. Usually I do the set, right? Because the set, if you're patient, is always going to be cheaper than just buying the power up. And like if you just bought the power up for Sean Taylor and the 95 overall, you're looking at close to a mil. I spent a little over 800K on the 32 pieces to put them together, and that right there, you know, saves me 200K. But like Larry Allen, there's no need for me to spend 800K to do the set when I could buy his power up for 15K, and then, you know, his 89, I just use a power up as 89 is like 60K. So if they dropped 3 players that was not in the game, and if you want their power up, you need to do the set, that would have been super expensive. So thankfully, Larry Allen and Gronk were already there. So I just bought their pieces and didn't need to do the set. So Larry Allen looks pretty good. 99 strength to have go deep on him instead of power run. Power run, I think, would get him 98 run block, something like that. Or maybe 99. I don't know if I get +3 from power run. But either or, he's a 97. Either or, figure we'll juice up his pass block since his run blocking and strength are already really good. And I definitely try my best to stay on top of the highest overall lineman if I can, because, you know, to me, lineman, it's very important. It's essential to everything. If you run the ball, you need good blocks, right? You need linemen to hold their blocks. Excuse me. When you pass the ball, guess what you need? Yep, that's right. You need good blocks. You need them to not give up sheds and allow your opponent to come through screaming like wild banshees, sacking you in the backfield. So Gronkowski has a 95 powered up to 96, and he's a 97 on the squad. 89 speed, not the fastest. Waller gives me 92 speed, I believe. So Waller's a quicker, both the same height. But one thing he does have, one is 99 spec catch, 99 catching, 85 strength. But he gets 85 run block. Now that's pretty good. That right there is definitely pretty good. That right there makes him one of the better run blocking tight ends available in the game. And he is the first, up to my knowledge, if I'm wrong, excuse me, but I think he's the first to be able to get route tech as a tight end, which is, you know, pretty glitchy for any of you guys who really love instituting your tight end in your game plan. Me, not so much. I don't really go to my tight end like that. I definitely wanted him for the run block. But he does get a few things that's pretty good. He gets route apprentice for 3. So if he's lined up anywhere, it does not matter any receiver position. He could be in the slot. He could be in the outside. He pretty much has a built-in hot route master for him. No matter where he's at, he's getting, even if you have him at fullback, he's able to have Texas's and he's able to have other things. So you're able to really go on ahead and put any route on him whatsoever for 3. If he's tight end, then you get the crossers, you get the corners, all the things that you're able to do. If he's in a slot, you get the corner, the post, the crosser. Tight end, he gets the trail, the crosser. Does he get a corner? I think he gets a corner too. Outside he gets the deep post, the C route, and things like that. So, so he is able to get route tech, which is pretty good if you involve your tight end a lot, because tight end primarily that's where your mismatch is going to be coverage wise. A lot of people are going to go on ahead and have to have really, really, really good coverage secondary people out there, especially since man to man on current gen is the meta, and they're probably going to have some type of safety there who probably doesn't have the best man coverage. You guys are going to have pretty good speed, but probably not the best coverage. So route tech should definitely help him, get open and create space for you and stuff like that. And then last but not least, the person they teased yesterday that we knew we were getting, Sean Taylor, for his very short-lived career, which is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know, but for those of you who don't, he passed away. There was a home invasion. There was a attempted robbery in his, I believe, Florida home, if I'm not mistaken, and he was actually home. The robbers thought he wasn't going to be home. They went to go rob the place. He was there, and I believe they shot him like in the leg, and it caught like a vital vein or something happened, and unfortunately he passed away. Passed away too soon, man, because he had the potential. You want to talk about potential? A lot of people bring up Bo Jackson and what he could have done if he just focused on football and was able to play full seasons and didn't get injured. Sean Taylor, for the short time we were blessed to have him on that field, was phenomenal. He did everything. Great coverage. Obviously, the hit power was disgusting. Just take a look at him. I believe was it Brian Mormon that he knocked out in the Pro Bowl, the punter. Just take a look at, just Google, just YouTube Sean Taylor punter. Just look at that. In the Pro Bowl, this man he went hard all the time. There was no fun and games with Sean Taylor. He was all business. And it was just unfortunate. Life lost too soon, and he was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And usually when he's put in Ultimate Team, he's seen as, when he's out, when he's available, there's nobody better at that position once he drops. Of course, better cards are going to come out, but when Sean Taylor drops, he's not an 87 overall set piece you put in to be able to get a Cam Chancellor. No. When Sean Taylor drops, he's the best at that position. And, he's the best free safety. 96 speed. If you have a theme team, you're able to get him up fully to 98, 97 if you have 25. 96 excel, 94 tackle, 97 play rec, 89 man, 99 zone with 96 hit power. Now, I can't go power run. That would be glitchy, right? Add more break tackle to him. I can't add run stuff to him and be able to add more hit power. He would be able to get 99 hit power, but I'd much rather get the 99 zone coverage, because I feel like he's going to be making some plays in zone. Previously I had Cam Chancellor and Eddie Jackson out there in my 3-3-5. Now I'm gonna have Cam and Sean Taylor, so I got some really good run support in both those guys. They both got some pretty good height, and their zone coverage is phenomenal. So with Sean Taylor being able to hit 96 speed, he's going to be able to cover some really good ground, and hopefully his zone coverage is just phenomenal. So today is Full Game Friday. We will have a game out, full game, later on today, so be on the lookout for that. So I know I'm a few pieces away from a 97 overall defense. I know for sure if I got a 97 overall right end and Bobby Wagner at second middle linebacker at 98 overall, because that's what he would hit if I would power him up with max lockdown. Excuse me. I would be able to hit 97 overall defense. But, the only way I think I could get both up, I would have to do like a hybrid Niners, Oakland team, probably like 25 both on each side. And, I feel like I would be compromising too much in order for me to get 25 Niners and 25 Raiders. Too many other players I want on my team that are not Niners right now. But yeah, so Gronkowski looks like a monster. Larry Allen looks like he's going to be holding his own, putting in that work. And then Sean Taylor's Sean Taylor. You know what you get with him. You're getting, fantastic height, which is always, 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 always good in Madden. Always a good user. 6'2". Again, he's going to be able to cover a lot of ground, and he's going to be able to hit, and he's going to be able to hit really hard. So obviously, fumbles don't happen too often, which is unfortunate in the game of Madden. Fumbles are just pretty much non-existing in this game. But I just look at hit power and the big hitter trait as someone that can enforce incomplete passes. You throw a pass towards Sean Taylor, and maybe you make a mistake and you go for a rat catch, and he's in the vicinity, and boom, it's going to go ahead and jar that ball loose, and that's now incomplete pass. So instead of 1st and 10, you're back to 3rd and 11, and that's big. So the big hitters I definitely love. Even though they don't force the fumbles, I wish they did. They definitely can force incomplete passes and, help us out with being able to, keep them from getting first downs and whatnot. So that right there can be significant because we know Sean Taylor's going to lay the wood. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go on and be standing out, man. 3 new additions to the squadron. I'm not sure who's dropping for Legend Saturday, but I do know that Madden Mobile was able to get Randy Moss and William Perry. Those are 2 guys that we have not had in console. So possibly we could be getting a Fridge and a Moss soon. So that right there. Because when they showcased Revis, excuse me. When they showcased Revis, we got Revis like a week later. And then they showcased Charles Woodson and... No, Madden Mobile didn't showcase Charles. It was Revis. It was definitely Revis. And we were able to get Revis like a little later on. So we know that they have the rights to Randy Moss, obviously. And... the Fridge, William Perry. So he should be in the game, hopefully, at some point this year. Now, I have seen items in Madden Mobile that they never released on console that year. So by no means, just because the Fridge is dropped on mobile, we're definitely getting him this year in Madden. I've seen them drop players like, wow, that's great. We got the right, we got the rights to this guy. And, we didn't get him on console that year. So that definitely is a possibility, which I'm hoping not, because, the Fridge Perry, I love my beefy D tackles. That's going to stuff the run. But anyways, man, hopefully you guys enjoy, man. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and be signing out, man. Appreciate the love and support. As always, full game coming out a little later on today. Until next time, peace.